All right, I'm back with my buddy Jamie Foxx, and it's time for a new segment. This is brand new. It's called Love Him or Leave Him. And I've got two women here who want our take on their relationship issues. Now, after hearing their stories, Jamie and I will help them decide to stay or walk away. So let's go. Please welcome Felicia and Charlie. Felicia, tell us about your dilemma.
So I have a boyfriend. He has a 2-year-old daughter, and he's very, very close to her mother. They go to family dinners together. They go to little family outings, and I'm just never invited. So she actually told him that I'm not even allowed to be around their daughter. Recently, they've started having overnight visits. He'll spend the night at her house and say that it's for his daughter. So when I tell him I have a problem with it, he'll get upset and say, you know, I'm trying to come in between him and his daughter, things like that. My question is, should I be a little more understanding about that, or should I leave him?
You hear them?
Yeah.
I mean, look, you had me because you know, with my little daughter, I make sure that the relationship between the daughter and the mom is superb. So that part is fine. But I would bark back just a little bit and say, hey, I matter to you as well. I love you as well. I wouldn't do anything to hurt your daughter. Let her know that. Sometimes if there's an open line of communication, call her and say, hey, girl, look, I love him too. Let's try to all make it work.
Right.
That's what I would think.
Thank you.
I like that because it allows you to have a continued relationship. The problem you got now is this allowance has turned into overnight sleepovers. You've allowed so much to go on that you've now lost complete control of the relationship. You're slowly becoming the chick on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's old enough to be your daughter,
she
Jamie.
is.
What would you tell her if she was your daughter?
I tell my daughter, I said, look, you gotta buck up. You can't allow that to happen because you have to say, hey, who's looking out for your heart? Who's looking out for you? But what I would tell my daughter, I said, hey, man, he gotta respect that. And then if he don't respect that, then me and Steve and Snoop and everybody else will go,
Yeah. So, you're coming over there.
coming over there.
We say, well, as fathers, we saying leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk away from it.
You sound like my dad.
Thank you. All right, let's go to Charlie. Charlie, what's your story?
So my boyfriend and I have been together for about a year now, and a month ago, he asked me how I feel about bringing another woman into the bedroom with us for a threesome. He told me I could choose whatever woman I wanted.
Oh, man.
I told him I wasn't sure, though. He's asked me several times, still haven't given him an answer. And he says that if we try it and I don't like it, we don't have to do it again. So, should I try it? Or if I say no and he continues to pressure me, should I leave him?
Hold on.
I got an expert right here.
Well,
Because you've done damn near everything. So how did...
If he's pressuring you and you don't feel like you should do it, you shouldn't do anything that you don't feel like you should do. Don't do none of that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, what is it doing? Is it cheapening you? Are you not enough? And I would never tell you that to do something like that unless that was your thing. Because at one point in my life, there was a situation where you know, where something like that happened, but you have to sort of set up rules and what you can do and what you can't do. Because there's no going back once you do something like that.
This is exactly what your daughter talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, so I'm talking from
experience. It's time to move on.
So what I'm saying is that don't do anything that you're going to regret. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Both of you are young. Why don't you get somebody who just wants you?
Yeah.
See, you stop doing stuff to appease a man. I tell women all the time, you are the prize here, not him. If he wants another chick, Go get whoever you want. I'm not picking nobody. I'm not scooting over in my bed. You're not gonna talk about, and then come talking about if you don't like it, we don't have to do it again. So then he come back, well, you say, well, I didn't like that. Well, pick somebody else. That's his next thought.
Yeah.
It's what he wants. It's not what you want. Don't even consider this. Yeah. Let his, man, see,
Let it out.
Yeah.
Just bleep it.
Let his ass go. Man, we got.
I agree.
Thank you, ladies. I hope you got it, but handle your business.
My boyfriend asked me for passwords for my social media sites and email, phone. Mind you, he has a lock on his phone, and I don't have his password. Not only that, he hasn't been coming home until like 7 o'clock in the morning on certain nights. So, yeah. And he works a second shift, so he should be getting off like 11, you know, getting home 11:30 at night, and I don't see him completely the next morning.
Kim?
Well, you know, first of all, I'm done with all he needs your passwords, but you're not asking for his.
Right, and I've given them to him. That's the thing. I've actually given him the email,
everything.
The password, everything to log into my social media
Girl, that
accounts.
is such an old, that's like the 1957 player move.
I feel like it,
That's called a deflect move. He's on you so he can go do everything he wants to do.
Right.
I need your passwords. I know you're cheating. I know you're doing this. And let me tell you something about a man. Ain't no man out till 7 o'clock in the morning with his dudes unless they hunting deer. Let me tell you what. The only thing he's hunting is cats. Okay? And if you don't think that, let me tell you something. Stevie Wonder could see that's a red flag. Go on, Steve. Go on.
First of all, this 7 o'clock in the morning.
Come on.
You know, I mean, let's be real. Come on now. Nobody comes in at 7 a.m. You ain't coming in from nowhere. You've been somewhere.
Every time I ask, though, the response I get back is, he's the man, it's none of my business.
Do you sniff?
So,
do you do the sniff test?
Wait.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's a man and it's none of your business.
Yeah, and I've gotten an excuse a couple times. It's like casino, out with the friends drinking.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Kelsey. The only way a man gets to say this to you twice is you listen to it the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
There is no way.
Preach.
There is no way I can ever come into that house with that woman I'm married to at 7 a.m. and be able to tell her that twice. It's a red flag. Dun, 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 Yours is a red flag to music.
Well, thank you. Yes.
You a pom-pom girl.
I guess I just need to hear it confirmed.
You ain't gonna do that. No, you're not.
I get the pom-pom red flags for that one, I guess.
Yeah, you needed that. Why don't you get somebody else?
I mean, I guess you could say I stuck around because I loved them and I in the hopes it would work out.
No.
Trying to be naive.
No. Listen to me.
Situation.
Listen to me. He don't love you. See, it's okay to be in love with somebody, but when the person you in love with don't love you, what we talking about here? See, men ain't gonna change. Not like that. If he loved you, he'd change. If he don't love you, he don't change. I done said this 100 times on the show, but here you go again. Every man can change.
All right.
Every man will change. But there's only one woman we will change for. The rest of you get whatever it is, and you are getting whatever it is.
I think it's time to leave that one then.
Leave him, red flag.
Dekeeters and I, we've been together since our junior year in high school. It's been 10 years, but we're not married. We do have 3 kids together. A year ago, Dekeeters cheated on me with somebody that he met off of a social media site. Sorry. And it's just been really hard to get over. Our 6-year-old has been really paying attention. You know, the older they get, the more they realize stuff. And so she's been asking questions like if we love each other. He's a great dad, but I just don't know how to get over this, so I need help. Do I stay or do I love from afar? And we live right now more like roommates. He eats in a different area of the house. He sleeps in a different area of the house. So I just really need your guys' opinion on if we should stay together or if we should go our own ways.
Dekeetris, why did you cheat?
I cheated at the time when I cheated. She was pregnant with my third child at the time, and she was working, going to school, and I was kind of seeking attention, and the only attention I was getting was from females online on the internet and stuff. And I feel like I'm starting to fall into the footsteps like my father, like, you know, not being committed to one female and stuff. And I want this family to work out, because family is everything. Without family, I wouldn't be here right now. But I want to know, what can I do so I cannot fall in the same footsteps like my father?
Marjorie, what do you think?
First, let me say this. You get to choose what you want for your life and for your children. If you're okay, your children are gonna be okay. And I think oftentimes, you said you've been with him for 10 years.
Yeah.
And you're not married to him. So my question is, why aren't you married? He said that he loves you, but he hasn't married you, which means you haven't made that a requirement. Because if you make that a requirement and he loves you, he'll marry you. That's the first thing. Now, I will say this. He said a couple of things, that his father did this. We can also use that as an excuse to repeat the cycle that we've seen, or we can say, look, I will not allow my children to have to be statistics.
Right.
You have a daughter, 2 beautiful daughters. What you don't ever want is your daughters to have father-daddy issues.
Right.
Looking for someone that's gonna treat them right because of a void that they've had in their life. And what you don't want is your son to repeat the same cycle and do this to somebody else's daughter.
Right.
So you have the power to change. Now, you've got to say, is this the woman that you're gonna change for? So.
Bill, Juliana, what are your thoughts?
I think it's time to be a man.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're not 16 anymore. You got to look in the mirror and you got to say to yourself, this is the day I'm going to point the finger at me. And stop doing this, buddy, because you're blaming everyone and everything around you. My dad, I was young, I have kids, she was pregnant. You're going to have tremendous regret in life when you do that. If you take the finger and you say, I'm the guy who's going to get me to where I want to be in life. I want my kids to be proud of the father they look at. Today's the day you do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. I have mixed emotions. And when you first said, I cheated while she was pregnant, I said, deal breaker. I'm out. I'm out. Here's the thing. I think that it's easier said than done. I think when you have children, it's very complicated, and you put your children first, and you want the best thing for your children. And I think you really do. Listen, it is the right thing to do, right? To stay together for the kids. But also, you got to dig deep into your soul, and you have to be honest with yourself. You got to be able to look in the mirror at yourself every morning and know, am I living the life that I am meant to live? Am I being true to myself? And if what you want is to be together for many, many years to come, then we can figure it out. You will figure all of this out. But if that's not really what you want and you want more, then we got to end this.
It starts with being a man. And not only the infidelity, but eating dinner in a separate room away from your wife or your girlfriend and your kids, that's child's play, like Steve says. Man up. This is the time to do it, buddy.
Let's do it.
Right. Okay. First of all, to both of you, I mean, where's the commitment here? You know, you've been together 10 years, you got 3 kids, ain't nobody married. You ain't even planning on making this a solid relationship. What y'all doing? What y'all playing? How much house you got to play? Y'all need to just make a simple decision. Are y'all gonna stay together or not? Are y'all gonna be married or not? Because y'all playing right now. You're too old for this.
Yeah.